It's a chilly spring evening in downtown Lansing, Michigan. We're in the state capitol inside Cooley Law School Stadium, where tonight Lansing Ignite FC plays host to Greenville Triumph SC in USL League One soccer action. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sparrow Health System. Choose wisely. Choose Sparrow. Both of these teams coming in struggling a bit in the goal department, but they both got shots in the arm earlier this week in U.S. Open Cup play as we look at our player matchup, brought to you by LSJ.com and the Lansing State Journal, part of the USA Today Network. It was Elma Enfor for the Lansing Ignite FC side that keyed the attack. They came away with a 2-1 win over AFC Ann Arbor earlier this week in the U.S. Open Cup. Enfor would strike first in the matchup, putting the home side up 1-0 in the game. Now, after AFC Ann Arbor would draw even, Enfor would put things out of reach and put the cakes on the griddle with his second goal of the night. That would be the difference in the LIFC victory. Over on the other side, for Greenville Triumph, they had really been struggling to find the back of the net, but this guy, Cole Seiler, would be the difference. He scored the game winner. It was a bit of a scrum in front, but talking to head coach John Harks earlier this week, he said, hey, we'll take it. It was delirium in Greenville as the Triumph will move on in U.S. Open Cup play. Can both these sides keep the momentum going? We will find out here tonight. We're in the state capital of Michigan, downtown Lansing. Lansing Ignite FC, Greenville Triumph SC. We'll have it for you coming up next. Sides make their way out to the pitch in Cooley Law School Stadium in downtown Lansing, Michigan. Let's take a look at the starting 11s, brought to you by Fraser Trebilcock. Individual expertise, collective advantage. As we take a look at the 11 for LIFC, a little bit of a shift in goal tonight. Kyle Ein will get the start for head coach Nate Miller's side. Valuable 3 points up for grabs as the League One table. There's a lot of parity. 1 point difference between third place and ninth place. So you certainly want to hold on to home points when you can. How about the visitors? Greenville Triumph. Head coach John Harks. Dallas J will get the start as the keeper tonight. For Greenville, they're coming off that 1-0 win over Tormenta FC on Wednesday in the U.S. Open Cup. So we're just moments away from the opening kick. That really is one of the storylines as you get a look at Cooley Law School Stadium. The wind kicking up just a little bit. Opening kick temperature 49 degrees, a 50% chance of rain. They said if it does rain, it'll be light. It will also be on and off. But as it sits right now, Greenville Triumph will have the first possession, and away we go from Lansing, Michigan, USL League One soccer action. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you're watching around the world on ESPN+. Triumph in those road white kits with the blue shorts Lansing Ignite FC in those home orange unis. Ball volleyed back and forth to get things rolling. As we said, John Harks, the head coach of Greenville Triumph, most recently the head coach and director of football for FC Cincinnati, had 90 caps for the U.S. men's national team. Was also the U.S. men's national team captain from 1995 to 98. One of the forefathers of American soccer, no doubt about that, is John Harks. You talk to people in soccer circles as well. Everybody has just great things to say. It was a pleasure to talk to. Nate Miller in charge for Lansing Ignite FC in his first season. Dominic Boll, and the cross, and that ball's just taken over top of the crossbar. An early chance for Greenville on the road. Let's get another look. The replay is brought to you by Sparrow. Bolin with the service. That header just over top by Evan Lee. So another corner coming up. This one played short, and LIFC will play it away. But some early pressure from the visitors. And we talked in the open, what a struggle it's been for Greenville to find the back of the net. They have not scored in their last 3 USL League One matches. Long throw in served inside the 18. That's flicked on, and Kyle Ine had to make the grab one more time. Evan Lee very active. Evan Lee was on the USL Team of the Week for week number 3. Has a couple of assists on the season. Made a couple of bids for a goal here in the early going. Through ball sent ahead. Cross right at top of the 6. Right-footed shot. That was blocked out front. Jake Keegan giving it a go. Lansing Ignite FC right now on the back foot. Let's take a look at some of the pressure that the Greenville Triumph have been able to put on. This was a picture-perfect throw-in from distance. It was flicked on, as we said, by Evan Lee. Kyle Ine had to be alert. Line this season, 2 matches started. This will be his 3rd match as he's off the line one more time to make the grab. 50% save percentage. Ine was with Reno 1868 FC in the USL Championship Division last year from Wales, Wisconsin. Lansing now with their first extended possession as Ivo Cerda will play it back. Cerda, the product of the University of Michigan, scored 9 career goals for the Wolverines, making his pro debut in the matchup at Richmond. 4th minute, quick start for the Greenville Triumph. There is Nate Miller, youngest head coach across all U.S. professional soccer leagues at 33 years old. Was a head coach and GM of Lansing United of USL League 2. Also a coach at Spring Arbor College. Adam Kilpatrick is the head referee. Nick Balser, the assistant referee. Rachel Smith, the AR2. And Jacob Little is the 4th official. Cole Seiler, the hero from the other night, drops it back. Tyler Pollock will turn with it. 22nd overall pick in the 2012 MLS Super Draft by the New England Revolution. As you hear the drums from the assembly line, the supporter section for the Lansing Ignite. They did their customary pregame festivities, I'm sure, over at the Lansing Brewing Company. Throw in, tossed in by Kevin Koifik. That ball taken away by Tumi Moshobani. The foul will be called as Nick Moon was taken down. There is John Harks. Won 2 MLS Cups for the DC United, where he was a captain. first American to ever play in the English Premier League. His assistant goalkeeping coach, Alex Blackburn. Brandon Fricke sends it up towards the middle of the pitch. Swung out wide to the right side by Alex Bruce. LIFC looking to piece together their first attack. That ball sent into the 18, headed in the air. Now it's played out of harm's way. The Ignitive seemed to get their footing just a bit after the Greenville Triumph came out. Really attempted a gut punch. Nearly able to get on the board early. Kyle Carr sends it to the right side. Xavier Gomez. Gomez makes a turn. He curls it. Shomani was looking to step up into it. Dominic Boland will head it away. And foul will be called against Greenville. So this could be a dangerous setup. The Lansing Ignite. Aaron Walker makes his way back with that captain's armband on. Played in the first division in Iceland. Also for FC Cincinnati back in 2016. Captain for the Atlanta Silverbacks last year. 4 goals, 6 assists. Pro's pro. Xavier Gomez measuring this free kick. Oh, it's curled in, flicked on. And coming off the line to make the grab was Dallas J. That ball redirected a couple of times. So Dallas J has to be alert for the first time here this evening. Jay played his college soccer at Southern Florida, later transferred to Xavier. As Evan Lee touches it over the line, corner upcoming for Lansing Ignite FC. A 2-3-1 mark. We talked about the 2-1 win over AFC Ann Arbor in the U.S. Open Cup. They will play at Indy 11 in the next round of the U.S. Open Cup. Their next League One matchup will be against North Texas next Saturday night right here on ESPN+. Corner served in. It's loose inside the 18. It's played away and curled back in. Omar Mohammed tried to make a turn. Was cut off. That ball served back inside the 18. Coming off the line one more time is Dallas J. So the field has tilted back to even. Tumi Moshobani battles for it, hit the turf. Official says play on. Grant Stoneman will play it across. Stoneman played his college soccer at Loyola Chicago. Was the 2018 Missouri Valley Defensive Player of the Year. Got scooped up by the Chicago Fire with the 55th pick in this past MLS Super Draft. Fine. Under a little bit of distress. Sends the boot up. Paul Klaus. Send it through. There's Cole Seiler one more time. 16th overall pick. 2016 MLS draft. For the Vancouver Whitecaps. Alex Bruce tries to turn in the middle. He does. Send it out wide to the right. Touch ahead. Can Xavier Gomez catch up to it? He can't, but Lansing will win the throw-in. We're just about to the 11th minute. No score. Some pressure from both sides. Senator pops that one in the air. And a throw-in awarded to Greenville. More look at Nate Miller, head coach of Lansing Ignite FC. His assistant coach, Joe DeLass and Tim Daniels. Goalkeeping coach, Wael Azenga. USL League One Soccer on a Saturday night in Lansing, Michigan. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. Wherever you're watching on your phone, tablet, computer screen, television, Roku, Apple TV, however you're doing it, we're glad you're doing it. Here's Grant Stoneman. Chips it up ahead. Reese Williams was the target. He was unable to spin away with the possession. Long ball sent up towards the middle. Handed away nicely by Koifik. Very solid defensive play by Kevin Koifik. Was a JUCO All-American at Broward College, 2016. Koifik had the game-winning goal at Richmond to start the season. That ball just across the line, so the throw-in coming up to Greenville. As you see the turf over the infield on the baseball stadium, the sand kicking up a little bit. It has rained a lot in the Lansing area, the Michigan area. I mean a lot, folks. So you have to give a lot of credit to the grounds crew at Cooley Law School Stadium, what they've been able to do. The U.S. Open Cup match actually did have to be moved due to all of that rain. It was raining so much, still waiting for it to get warm as well. Spring just will not let go in the Michigan area. The cold spring, too. That ball comes back up top. Oshobani keeps it in, but gave it away to Aaron Walker. Evan Lee turned with it. Lee has been active off the set pieces. Couple of dangerous opportunities for Lee. And he's a good target at 6'4". Evan Lee, I'm sure, with a good contingent of friends and family, the native of Toledo. Went to Ohio Wesleyan. There's Paul Klaus, ACC Defensive Player of the Year in Clemson, 2015. Mohammed turning. Nicely defended by Reese Williams. Williams does concede the throw-in. Greenville Triumph earlier had success with the direct throw-in towards the 6. That looks like it will be the game plan again. Thrown in deep. This time Lansing stands tall. A volley attempt. Sent over the top of everyone. Up into the crowd. So Kyle Ein will put the leather to it. Ein, 24 years old. Sends it ahead. Kyle Carr wins the possession. Lansing now will try to build out of it. The reversal over to Stoneman. Lansing Ignite trying to exploit the room on the wings. But it's back to the drawing board. Stoneman this time finds Nick Moon. Goodman touches it ahead. Tumi Moshobani with it. Moshobani scored the first goal in Lansing Ignite FC history. And Richmond. These two teams locked up back on April 6th. Greenville came away with a 2-1 win at home. Now here come the Triumph up the left side. That ball got all the way through. Turning with the left foot over top is Jake Keegan. Keegan had a prime opportunity. Couldn't do everything he wanted with it. Let's take another look at the replay brought to you by Sparrow. Here you see Keegan measured it. Just couldn't get the connection he wanted. Keegan, 2 goals on the season, had the game-winning goal against Chattanooga. He also scored earlier in the season against Lansing. That man, John Harks. In that matchup, Keegan connected on 21 of 22 passes. It's tough to do better than that. I'm not a huge math guy, but I will tell you, 21 of 22 is a pretty high success rate. Just trust me on this one. Rowan coming up for Dominic Bolin. Bolin's been last year in the NPSL. That ball comes free. It's popped up in the air. Here's Max Hemmings along the line. Bolin will send it to Walker. Good reversal here again by Greenville. That ball touched through. Koifik closed on a double team. Temporarily took it away. Lansing now trying to pop on the counter. Tumi Moshobani moves with it. Xavier Gomez will drop it back. Moshobani finds Gomez. Gomez turns one more time as Reese Williams jumping up in the play from the back line. Fricky wide to the right, over top. Put a little too much mustard on the hot dog. Greenville will throw it in. Select is the official ball supplier of the USL League One and many of the finest leagues in the world. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit selectsportamerica.com. Ball trickles across the line, throw in coming. That'll give John Harks a chance to give some instruction. As we motor on towards the 20th minute, 0-0 the score in downtown Lansing, Michigan. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us on ESPN Plus. USL League One, a very tightly contested USL League One in the early going. That ball trickled up ahead. And again, Kyle Ein off the line. Ein's been pretty sharp in terms of when to make the move, when to come off the line. He's kept it very clean so far here this evening. But it is amazing when you look at the USL League One standings and you see essentially 8 teams within a couple of points of each other. Wins are very much at a premium. There is Nate Miller in our discussion with him earlier in the week. He discussed the challenges the U.S. Open Cup presents because it's one of the, maybe the preeminent soccer tournament in America. And Miller discussed the fact that it's really a chance to do something significant in the game. So obviously it's very important, but at the same time, your eyes are also on the USL League One prize as well. So he said managing minutes will be at a premium as Kyle Carr hits the turf. He's shaken up. So Nate Miller said they're going to try to be sensible with minutes in that all or nothing competition. Kyle Carr trying to shake it off. Kyle Carr very advanced in the mustache game. Let's just say it like that as well. Carr taken down. Slide by Paul Klaus. Klaus got the ball a little bit, it looked like. Kyle Carr, though, still shaking up a bit. Ball served in towards the 18. Touched ahead, played out. The ball will be played back to Ein. And Ein will take no chances. Give up the throw-in. The throw-in comes to Aaron Walker. We will do it one more time. We talked about the fact that Greenville Triumph struggling to score goals. Just one goal in their last 4 USL League One matches, none in their last 3, but they were able to get a point out of that stretch. A 0-0 draw against Forward Madison. That's big. You can go through an offensive funk but still draw out a point. It's big to come away with. That foul called inside the box. And the Greenville Triumph 11 do not like the call. You may be able to hear on the natural mics, John Harks taking some exception. So I will survey the scene. Puts the boot to it. Jake Keegan trying to do his best with it. But Ein again dangerously able to get it out of reach. Here comes a counter now for Lansing. On the right side, making the run is Bruce. Bruce thought he had himself a corner. Greenville instead look to clear it out, but they do not. Here's Nick Moon. He's capable from just about any distance. Moon on the move. Steps back, his cross, played away. Will they award the corner? I believe they will. Evan Lee tried to tap dance on the goal line, but unable to. It's the assembly line out at Cooley Law School Stadium. Chilly spring night. Corner served in. That whistle will go against Lansing. Saw a little bit of an arm extension there against Evan Lee. Evan Lee has been involved on both sides, offensively, defensively. You know at 6'4", he's always going to be a target on those set pieces. Dallas Jay will put the leather to it. Jay played 13 matches for FC Tucson from 2013 to 2015. Ignite, try to turn with it. Ball sent ahead, Moshobani unable to get on the other end of it. So Jay will wing it out to the left side. 25 minutes down. 0-0 the score. Game has settled down from the first 6 or 7 minutes. Good Reversal on the right side, stepping up into it is Reese Williams. Williams 1v1. Hesitates, moves, crosses, right at the line. So Dallas J had to be alert. That call will go against Lansing. Grant Stoneman, the guilty party. Stoneman walked away with the ball. He got himself a whistle from the referee, Adam Kilpatrick. So we will do the restart one more time. Starting to get a little chirpy down there on the sidelines. Tensions beginning to fire up just a bit. Big 3 points on the line. It's chilly out there as well. Kyle Carr touches it ahead. Triumph will take it away. And they give it back. Shabani with the quick throw in. Evo Center touched it. Moshobani did well to collect it. Moshobani on the move. Moshobani twisting and turning, tried to set up Alex Bruce. In retrospect, maybe would have been better off to let it go with the left foot. Throw-in coming up for Nick Moon. And corner will be awarded. That went off the foot of Evan Lee, so that's a break for Lansing Ignite. And there is the members of the assembly line. And don't be fooled. The weather's more representative of the guys in jackets than the guy without a shirt on. Let's just say it like that. Opening kick, it was 49 degrees. Here comes the corner for Lansing. Serve towards the back post. And once again, Evan Lee wins that battle. Lee has been tested a couple of times, and he has risen to the occasion every single time. Dominic Boland, native of Scotland. Trying to go to the left side. Was targeting Max Hemmings. But a throw-in will be coming up. Max Hemmings, the native of England, played his college soccer at Georgia State. Still in school there, was an all-Sun Belt first-team performer. He trained with Greenville at the IMG Academy. So Hemmings, somebody that they've had their eye on for a while, 22 years old. This ball will be sent in one more time towards the 6. Reese Williams wins the battle this time. Hines off the line one more time. So Ein makes the grab. Neither keeper has really been tested per se. They've been aware of what's going on. Moshobani, touch lets him down, and then he's hit with the foul. So we move into the 31st minute, no score here in Lansing. Action-packed first 5 or 6 minutes. Both sides settled in. Now we're seeing a bit more flow over the last few minutes. Reese Williams turns that one away. Don't forget, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Sparrow Health System. Choose wisely. Choose Sparrow. Greenville organizing before the throw-in. 2 shots on target for Greenville, 1 for Lansing. Xavier Gomez will turn and burn it down the field. Whistle sounds. Tyler Pollock there replacing some of the turf that popped up. You see here the battle for position. Left side again, Max Hemmings this time with Tyler Pollock. Here comes Lansing Ignite now on the counter. The shot with the right foot will go wide to the right side. Let's take another look at that Sparrow Health Systems replay. Shot just wide to the right side of the frame. Dallas J knew it the whole time. Reese Williams had it and lost it. Ivo Cerda will touch it back. Far sideline. Lansing Ignite trying to keep the possession of it. We get a whistle, a foul is called. And that will go against Lansing. We're a little more than a third of the way through this one. Here's Evan Lee. Build up this time from Greenville. Getting on the other end of it's Omar Mohammed, temporarily at least. Goal kick awarded. Omar Mohammed spent last year with Portland Timbers 2. Came up in the Columbus Crew Academy. You see Mohammed down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Kyle Ein will get things rolling. Has been very good defensively here tonight, which has been the story every night as the rain begins to fall. Just a bit of a drizzle. As we said, a 50-50 shot of rain, and when it does rain, it won't be heavy, and it will come and go. Here comes Nick Moon, threads it through. Moshabani on the other end. That's punched away by Evan Lee. Corner upcoming. No, it will be a goal kick. Much to the dismay of some of the Lansing folks on the bench. Had us fooled too. Ivo Cerda settles it down. Nick Moon through to the middle. Kyle Carr, that shot, a diving stop made by Dallas J. LIFC dangerous. That ball was threaded through and Kyle Carr gave it a go. You may see that from time to time as Nick Moon is down on the turf. You have a team that's so good defensively like Greenville is. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities to build it up, to do things quote unquote pretty. Greenville this year in USL League One play has not given up more than one goal in a match. So a yellow card has been issued to Dominic Bolin. Let's see. So Bolin given the yellow here in the 36th minute. So we'll keep an eye on Bolin. He will have to tread lightly. Moon in the area. Moon with the block. He paid the price on a 49-degree night. I'm sure that's fine by him. You see Nick Moon starting to settle in just a little bit too as the match rolls on. Here's Nick Moon again. Probably be a quick throw in here for Lansing. Moon tried to go forward with it. Alex Bruce reverses the field. Can Koifik catch up to it? He does. Flicked ahead. Bruce made a run, but unable to catch up with it. Alex Bruce with a goal this year. John Harks. I think the kids would call that a mean mug. Kyle Carr drops it back. So Lansing Ignite FC will recalibrate, try to build it back up again. It has to be very frustrating to go against a Greenville Triumph. Get a bit of a build-up going where you connect on 2 or 3 or 4 passes. They close the door. You have to circle back and reset. Try to do it again. Grant Stoneman throws it in quickly. And I wonder if that's an adjustment that Nate Miller and Lansing will do to try to move quicker. Crossing with it was Bruce. Stoneman reverses it to the right side. But again, Greenville, Paul Klaus right there to shut it down. Here's Nick Moon. Moon 1v1. Inside the 18, Moon crosses and it's played out. Corner kick coming. We said it, Nick Moon becoming more and more of a factor. Played his college soccer at Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Very versatile player. Can play all over the pitch. But he seemed to find a home out on that left wing. He has done some work this evening. Corner served up all the way through and was headed away. Mohammed. Punch it back up towards midfield. Get the feeling here, Lansing Ignite creating just a bit of momentum. And Nick Moon did the job again. He's doing it on both sides. Nick Moon had to win that battle, and he did. If he did, Mohammed was in alone. 40th minute. Tactical slugfest. Nate Miller, the youngest head coach across all United States professional soccer leagues at 33 years old. That ball touched over the line. Whistle sounds. And fans, you can follow the Lansing Ignite FC and the rest of the USL League One all season long on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, MLS, UFC, and more. Join the over 2 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch League One live every week. Sign up today at espnplus.com. I always give my disclaimer after I talk about that: the best value in streaming television. course, too, we saw these two teams have success in U.S. Open Cup play earlier this week. You can follow the U.S. Open Cup on ESPN Plus as well. Basically, if you're a soccer fan, this is a no-brainer. Just like Justin Bieber said, it's a no-brainer. Restart coming up for the Greenville Triumph. Make sure you stick around at halftime. We'll get you caught up with everything that went around in the U.S. Open Cup earlier this week. Highlights from all the games involving USL League One teams. We'll also bring you up to date of where the USL League One squads will be headed out or hosting. In Greenville's case, they will be hosting. That ball sent in and headed away to concede the corner. Charleston Battery of the USL Championship will be paying a visit to Greenville. Greenville then will host the Richmond Kickers next Saturday in League One play. Busy times for everybody. Aaron Walker to serve the corner. 42nd minute, short corner. Attempt was to flick it on. Paulitz, I believe, was charged with that duty. Didn't execute it the way he wanted to. Greenville fortunate to get another crack at it. Corner serve deeper this time, and 9 off the line. Just out of his reach. That was dangerous for the Triumph. Let's see just how close that was. A replay brought to you by Sparrow. And boy, right there in the vicinity was Jake Keegan, and Keegan's a guy that's got a couple of goals this year. Alex Bruce tried to flick it ahead. Dominic Bolin, who got a red card in the 36th minute, will play it back. Ball sent ahead. Mohammed inside the 18. Working 1v2. Coming back and making the play. For Lansing Ignite one more time. I believe that was Nick Moon that got back. Here comes Pollock stepping up, trying to thread it through, and Nick Moon with the redirect. Boy, and Ein had to be sharp, as that was just wide of that left post. A little bit of pinball action for Greenville. And the Triumph have really taken it to Lansing over the course of the last 5 minutes of this match. This has been a good counterpunchers matchup here this evening. This corner set up towards the top of the 6, headed ahead by Evan Lee, but wide of the frame. So Evan Lee again, that target, as we talked about, at 6'4". So Kyle Ein will put the leather to it as we roll up towards stoppage time here in Lansing. Cooley Law School Stadium. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you along. Line blasted ahead, and that foul will be called against Xavier Gomez. Some more discussion there for Alex Bruce. That's been bubbling under the surface here all night long. Been a lot of chirping, but so far hasn't really led to anything yet. Bolin will send it back towards the keeper, Dallas J. I'm told there will be 1 minute of stoppage time. And as always, stoppage time brought to you by Peak Performance Physical Therapy, the official training and rehab partner of Lansing Ignite. Not much left here in the first half. Not a lot in the way of injuries or players shaken up. Dominic Bolin got a yellow card in the 36th minute for Greenville. That's really about it. If you like good tactical soccer, this has been the matchup for you. Offensive flurry from Greenville to start the match, and then two really good coaches going back and forth. Fricky played it away, but the whistle sounds and the first half is complete as these two teams went back and forth on each other, but no goals scored. Triumph, one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're level, 0-0 through 45 minutes of play with the Lansing Ignite. When we come back, we'll take a look at the U.S. Open Cup highlights, all that. Nil-nil the score through the first 45 minutes of play in Michigan State Capital. Lansing Ignite FC playing host to Greenville Triumph SC. Now earlier this week, the USL League One sides all got their taste of the US Open Cup, the very best soccer tournament in the United States of America. Let's get you caught up with everything US Open Cup. U.S. Open Cup certainly providing a lot of excitement for all the USL League One teams involved. Let's get you caught up with the Open Cup schedule, and there it is. Some tough matchups for the USL League One sides, but of course headlined by Greenville, who will be at home as they play host the Charleston Battery of the USL Championship. Here's the upcoming schedule for Lansing Ignite FC, as they will make the trek down to Indianapolis, square off against the Indy 11 in the next round of the U.S. Open Cup, and return home to face off against North Texas SC. That comes up next Saturday. We will have that for you right here on ESPN+, so make sure you check out that action. Greenville Triumph on the other side. Lots of matches as well in a short amount of time. A couple of home dates, though, however, for Greenville. Big advantage for them. Head coach John Harks and the squad, Charleston and Richmond, two of the older squads in all of United States soccer, will pay a visit on the 15th and on the 18th next Saturday. And remember, ESPN+, your home for all your Greenville Triumph soccer action as well. Let's get you behind the scenes and a look at the newest USL League One team.
Man, I'm going to tell you, I think it's freaking awesome. For lack of a better word, it's awesome.
We'd like to formally welcome you to the League One for 2020.
We are proud to be the stewards and caretakers of the world's game and the Big O for all the fans. And it starts today, right now.
We, together, collaboratively, can make such a huge positive impact on the community. Together.
You know, you close most deals and you sit at your desk or maybe have a closing dinner. I get to celebrate with 200 people with cheers, so it's awesome.
Breaking in, Kasim! Oh, what a save by Matt Pickens! Got a run from distance, and it's a goal! Pulls with the left and in. And what a save for Van Ogle! Here's a chance for Kasim, who puts it in!
Welcome back. Halftime in Lansing, 0-0 the score. Lansing United FC and the Greenville Triumph. Let's take a look at your USL League One news and notes. 4 League One sides advance to the second round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Some tremendous success for USL League One. North Texas in their first road match to move their win streak. Now they got to win just a little bit ago to improve that winning streak to 5, so they are out of the gates quickly. Richmond got a draw in stoppage time. That's a 3rd straight match. They remain unbeaten. Player of the week, Don Smart, scored a goal and assisted on 2 others to extend forward Madison's undefeated streak to 3. So lots of sides playing some good soccer. Things are starting to heat up. USL League One. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at that team of the week. There you go. You do all right with all those guys on your side. Dennis Chin continues his impressive play for Richmond. I think it's safe to say he's all the way back. And, of course, as we said, Don Smart, the player of the week for Week 6. And don't forget, you can always check out the USL League One Power Rankings every Monday at uslleague1.com. No surprise there, North Texas at the top. I think you can pencil in that top spot until further notice. North Texas off and running, no question about it. But a lot of movement throughout the power rankings other than at the top. Every Monday, uslleague1.com. Check it out. Here's our scoreboard for tonight. Chattanooga with a 1-0 lead over Forward Madison at the half. Richmond Kickers, SC Tucson, they are scoreless at the half as well. There you see North Texas and their big win tonight. 4-1, they are rolling. What's coming up next weekend with USL League One? Well, here you go. Again, all the matches available on ESPN+. 0-0 the score here in Lansing. When we come back, we'll get you the highlights and all the stats from the first 45 minutes of play. We'll be right back with more. This is USL League One Soccer on ESPN+. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first 45 minutes of play. Nothing in the goals department, but certainly there was some action and some opportunities on both sides. Greenville came out very aggressive in the first 2 to 3 minutes of this matchup. Lansing United FC, however, would get their footing underneath them and create a few chances of their own. Greenville, as you see, one of their best chances of the first half. That ball went just over top of the frame off the left foot of Jake Keegan. That is one I'm sure that when Jake watches it on film, you see the frustration on his face. He'll be even more frustrated. Lansing Ignite, though, would close with a chip as well. That was grabbed by Dallas J. You add it all up, 0-0, the score. The first 45 minutes of play. So we're just about ready to go for the second half of action. Both keepers have been involved. Very strong first half for Kyle Ein of Lansing Ignite. Been strong and coming off the line. And you just saw Kyle Carr give one a go from distance. Dallas J able to track that one and make the grab. This one just out of the reach of Jake Keegan off the corner. Greenville that close to taking a 1-0 lead. So we're ready to rock here for the second 45. Lansing Ignite FC will have the possession first. Alex Bruce will get things going. The whistle sounds, and away we go from Cooley Law School Stadium in downtown Lansing, Michigan. My name is Neil Rule. Glad you're with us on ESPN Plus, on your phone, tablet, computer screen, TV screen. However you're watching, we are glad that you are. So all to play for here in the second half. There were no subs during the halftime break, so both coaches will have their full complement of 3 subs available to them. It's been a good chess match, though, between John Harkes and Nate Miller, which you figured it would be. John Harkes, fantastic career with the U.S. men's national team, 90 caps, was the team captain from 95 to 98, also played in the World Cup in 1990 and 94. Speaking of Lansing and downtown Lansing, they're just down the road from Pontiac, Michigan. The 1994 World Cup was played in the Silverdome. World Cup match played indoors. Detroit soccer legend Roger Faulkner pulling the strings, getting the World Cup on the Michigan soil at the Pontiac Silverdome. Goal kick upcoming here. Kyle Ine will put the boot to it. His 3rd start of the season, 50% save percentage coming into play. Played with Reno 1868 FC, the USL Championship League last year. Tumi Moshovani on the left side. Here's Nick Moon, curls it in, played out by Evan Lee. We've said Nick Moon's name a lot for Lansing. We've said Evan Lee's name a lot for Greenville. Kevin Koifig goes to the left side. There's Nick Moon fighting through some contact, and a throw-in coming. Wipes the ball down. Moon gets it back. Surveying the scene. Moshovani with Moon in tight quarters. That ball curled up towards the 18. Took a skip instead of a bounce. Dallas J had to be alert. Jay tried the quick outlet toss. We've seen that on a couple of occasions here tonight. He was actually able to kickstart a counter on a few occasions. This time, though, goes with the boot instead. Shabani again, turning in that tight space. Sends it back. Reese Williams. Williams had a goal for the New York Cosmos B-side in 2017. Had an 84% pass completion rate last year for the Real Monarchs. Here is Williams with it. Goes ahead. Here's an opportunity for Lansing. Moshovani, the top of the D, crosses over. Still with it. Toe poke. Right side. Cross sent in. Xavier Gomez with a nice cross. Nobody on the other end. But a corner won by Ivo Serda. So the former University of Michigan Wolverine product wins the corner. Tumi Moshovani will come over to serve it. He scored the first goal in LIFC history. It's the Richmond Kickers. Curls the corner in, and it's two-fisted out by Dallas J. Moshovani made a bid. The Ignite some decent possession and decent pressure here to start the second half. Here's Kyle Carr. Carr gives a signal. Curls it towards the back post. And again, Evan Lee answers the question for Greenville. Evan Lee has been tremendous defensively here tonight. Grant Stoneman will shepherd that one over the goal line. And a goal kick upcoming. Maybe the best sustained pressure of the night for Lansing here in the 52nd minute. Lansing will travel to Indy 11 for the next round of the U.S. Open Cup next week. Then they will host North Texas next Saturday night right here on ESPN+. Cooley Law School Stadium. Muhammad does well to keep that possession. Much of the dismay of the Lansing bench. Aaron Walker wide to the right side. Chipped ahead by Boland. Was Alex Bruce trying to get behind the back line. Now Bruce pokes it through. Bruce will win the corner. Veteran play by Alex Bruce to win that corner. Knew he was cut off, so just turned and took what was available. Tumi Moshobani on his last corner effort made a bid to score. Tee up that select soccer ball. Sends it towards the cage again, and one more time has to be punched out by Dallas J. Shabani dangerous from that corner spot. Tyler Pollock will come over. He started 7 matches last year for St. Louis FC. Played for Coach John Harkes at FC Cincinnati in 2016. 26-year-old veteran. Alex Bruce to Williams. Williams taken down. And a throw-in awarded. The official comes over. Reese Williams in some pain. Tyler Pollock right now getting a stern talking to, but not getting a yellow. You be the referee at home. He did get the ball. One of the toughest jobs in sports. Adam Kilpatrick and the officiating crew, everything flying around at top speed. They do call the foul. This is just about a de facto corner kick. A little bit better angle, though, for Tumi Moshobani. Moshobani steps into it. Goes towards the back post and put too much on this one. So maybe the closer range. Played some tricks on Tumi Moshobani on that one. Dallas J sends it skyward. 56th minute. Pollock pops it up. Brandon Fricke will hit. Paul Klaus took some liberties with some available real estate. Let's just say it like that. Throw-in coming up now for Klaus again. He will step back, and he's shown an ability to fire it inside the 18. Ask for a new ball. Klaus will send it in. We saw Greenville dangerous with this early on in the match. Klaus tosses it in, steps up to it. Polak curls it towards the right side. Hemmings. He turns with it and has it taken away. Who else? Nick Moon. Nick Moon has been everywhere out there tonight. Alex Bruce. Polak will send it out towards the left side as the drizzle returns in downtown Lansing. May see the moisture remnants. It was a 50-50 shot of rain. However, they said it would not be heavy. Be more of this mist drizzle type rain. I do like that terminology, a mizzle, a drist. Producer Ryan Rose telling me that one. I like that. We get a whistle and a foul is called, and a yellow card will be issued this time to Tyler Polak. He got away with it once. He wasn't going to get away with it again. Let's see. Tyler Polak that time. Very dangerous attempt. Xavier Gomez paid the price. Substitution in the meantime for Greenville. Carlos Gomez checks in. Omar Mohammed, number 18, comes out. So Gomez checks in, and he will trot out onto the pitch. 25-year-old native of Spain, was a multiple-time Division II All-American at Young Harris College. Evening done for Mohammed. Here's Kyle Carr. Chips it up inside the 18. Played away one more time. But Greenville just so disciplined on set pieces. Carr drops it back. Lee standing up. Carr will head it back as the teams exchange possession over the midfield stripe. Another takedown from behind. Official says play on. Here's Nick Moon. Ivo Serta. Oshobani had it, lost it. It squirts over to the right side. Here's Reese Williams. Curls it inside the 18. Nobody on the other end for Lansing, but they will win a corner. You get the feeling here, Lansing Ignite FC, as we move into the 60th minute, almost like the process of chopping down a very thick tree. They're taking their swings, trying to lean on it, but Greenville rooted. This will be the fourth corner of just the second half for LIFC. Served in towards the 18 and headed away. But that is where Greenville has stood tall all night long. Every set piece, they close the door. Four corners aside in the first half. Lansing has tilted the field here in the second half. They have four corners. They have had all the possession. In every category except in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, but that is the one that they keep track of the most. Dallas Jay will try it again. Jay played in 9 matches for the Guam national team during his career. Xavier Gomez tried to make the turn. Pollock comes over. That ball moved free. Boy, Jake Keegan almost had a go at it. Moshobani turns with it. Puts the brakes on, still has it. Tuli Moshobani, very exciting to watch. Reese Williams. Too much steam on that one and went through Xavier Gomez. We're 2/3 of the way through this one. My name is Neil Rule. Happy you're with us on ESPN Plus, USL League One soccer action. Set ahead. That ball curled in, flicked on, and just wide of the post. So just as we get done talking about how good Lansing Ignite has been, Paul Klaus made a bid. Tremendous service. Klaus tried to label that header for the left corner. Kyle Ein, who maybe have been a bit bored in the second half, snapped back to life. It's going to be Moshobani unable to catch up. Long ball sent ahead, Ein off the line, just out of the reach of Max Hemmings. There you see, down at the bottom of your screen, Ricky Lopez Espin set to check in. Lopez Espin, some instant offense. Discussed Ricky Lopez Espin in our weekly conference call with Nate Miller. Says he's the 9, the goal scorer. He's got some different qualities. Some other folks in the league. Kyle Carr shaken up again. See the foul. There you see Cole Seiler with the foot on top. Ricky Lopez Espin comes in, replacing Alex Bruce. So take a mental note of that one. Lopez Espin comes in. It's for one duty: score goals. He certainly has done. 2 goals on the season. Here comes Lansing up the left side. That ball curled ahead. Prime opportunity for Ricky Lopez Espin. Just reacted a tad slow. Tyler Pollock got away with questionable clearance. Sent it right at Ricky Lopez Espin, who was on the doorstep. Jay fires it ahead. Klaus chips it up. Some good footwork there. Head coach John Harkes. Looks like Harkes, he still has it. First American to play in the English Premier League. Won 2 MLS Cups with DC United, where he was the captain. 2 World Cups as well. McBolin turns it around. Lopez Espin threads it through. Moshovani on the move. Touched it ahead, looking for Gomez, just out of his reach. Again, Lansing Ignite FC continuing with their opportunities. Kevin Paulitz plays it back. Here's Polak again playing on a yellow card. He got in the 57th minute. Dominic Bolin with a yellow in the 36th minute. Reese Williams through. Moshovani turns. Creates some space. Toe poke ahead, intercepted by Klaus. Can Greenville come through on a counter? The offside flag was up. Jake Keegan in ahead of the play. These two teams played back on April 6th. Greenville got a 2-1 win in that one. That was a strange game that ended up 10-9. Substitution coming on for Greenville. Travis Ward comes in, replacing Jake Keegan. Keegan comes out. Keegan had the game-winning goal against Chattanooga, 2 goals on the season. Travis Ward, the 22-year-old, was signed from Greenville's community tryouts. Ward to give it a go. Played his college soccer at Rowan University. Aaron Walker across. Polak to the middle. That shot, Ein goes down, makes the save. Ward inside the 18, the ball trickles over the line. It's a goal for Greenville on the road. They take a 1-0 lead. Just like their goal in the U.S. Open Cup against Tormenta, a bit of a mashup inside the 18. But Greenville will take it. Travis Ward came into this match right away, got in the mix. Tyler Polak in there as well. Let's take another look at it. Here you see Ward. The clearance attempt deflected off of Ward from Brandon Fricky. So John Harks pushes the right button right away. Travis Ward delivers. Lansing Ignite FC, who had had the better of just about the entire second half, now finds themselves down a goal at home. And here's Ward with the takeaway. Ward on the move. Good slide tackle defensively, but Ward with a very good pass, finding Seiler. The cross, it's loose again inside the 6. Greenville now, and the handball will be called, but the Greenville triumph with their best pressure of the match. Travis Ward has come in here and turned this match on its ear. Travis Ward doing some work for Greenville. So the tables have turned for Lansing Ignite FC. We're in the 70th minute, just like that.
Paul left-sided. Paul left-sided. Maxie tucked in right-sided.
John Harks pulling the right string with the substitution. Tyler Polak with the throw-in. We'll see how this changes strategy for Nate Miller. one goes to Cole Seiler. There's the goal scorer, Travis Ward, running back. 1-0 Greenville with the lead. Their first goal in USL League One play in 4 matches. Rafa Minzigan getting loose, ready to come in. And I think Nate Miller is going to use up his final couple of subs. Marshall Hollingsworth will come in as well. So it's all hands on deck for Lansing Ignite. They will move forward here in the 72nd minute. Reese Williams wins a throw-in. Now the substitutions will happen. Rafa Minzigan to come in. Product of Rio de Janeiro. Zinging in. Will throw it in just a second. As Alex Moon comes out, or excuse me, Nick Moon comes out. Here's Koyfik. Ivo Serta touches it ahead. Reese Williams. Williams tries to cross it and does. Moshobani turns. That shot is blocked by Huel Evan Lee. Battle for possession at the top of the D. Travis Ward trying to make a turn. Here's Williams again. Lansing's been very aggressive on that right side. Left side. Touched away by Bolin temporarily. Now headed away. Nearly crossed the line, but instead it's almost a counter for Greenville. Fans, are you looking for the latest USL League One news and content? Follow at USL League One on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for exclusive access and updates. Get social, USL League One. Served in one more time, played away by Klaus. Travis Ward, the goal scorer, in the 69th minute. Aaron Walker to Ward. Walker gets it back. Boy, good back heel to Ward. When Ward has it taken away by Koyfik. Coming off the line is Dallas J. Minzigan gave it a run. The offside flag is up. Who's up, who's down? Where does your club sit? Find out every Monday in the official USL League One Power Rankings, only at USLLeague1.com. It's been interesting to see in the social media world, man. People love them some power rankings. So make sure you go to USLLeague1.com every Monday. See where your favorite team sits. That cross sent in by Reese Williams, headed away. But a corner coming up for Lansing. Mimo Shobani will come over to serve it. He's been dangerous a couple of times, especially from this right corner. Shobani serves it towards the back post. Headed in the back of the net. It's a goal for Lansing Ignite. Ricky Lopez Espin, of course. We are level at 1 in the 76th minute. Tumi Moshobani did the deed again with the corners. The assembly line lets the smoke bombs go, but you could tell this was dangerous right away. And Ricky Lopez-Espin cleans it up, and we are level. Good service to the back post. And Ricky Lopez-Espin strikes for his third goal of the season. This match turns as we are level at 1. As you see the smoke that poured out of the assembly line visible here in Cooley Law School Stadium. The 77th minute. Reese Williams sends it back. Ivo Cerda made the run, but the ball came back where he used to be. Throw-in coming up for Greenville. So we'll see where Greenville is at right now. Certainly disappointing to lose that lead, but you certainly don't want to let the point get away. Ricky Lopez-Espin with the pressure. And Lopez-Espin gets the possession. He's 1v1. Now 1v2. Tried to step through. Instead, Tyler Polak carried it away. Cerda. Minsigan. The cross all the way through the 18. Max Hemmings just plays it out over the line, or towards the line, to relieve the pressure. There's the man of the hour right now in Cooley Law School Stadium. Third goal of the season. Minsigan. Send it ahead, stepping in, the shot is blocked. Kyle Carr over in the vicinity. Gave it a run. Lansing Ignite circling like sharks in the water. Reese Williams loses it. Travis Ward tried to step through. Moshobani steps up to the middle. Tyler Polak the target. He sends it ahead. Kevin Koifik. The game-winning goal at Richmond. Love to repeat that here this evening. Travis Ward in the middle, dispossessed. Ball slotted ahead, Lopez-Espin on the move, trying to keep it, but lost it. Travis Ward called for a foul. Kyle Carr on the turf again. There is Kyle Carr. He's got the strong mustache game going. Cerda ahead on the right side. 80th minute, 1-1 the score. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us on ESPN Plus. We're coming down the stretch of this one. Very valuable 3 points up for grabs. The USL League One table, where points are at a premium. 2 points separates 4th place from 9th place. Moshobani again. Curled it in. And a goal kick awarded. Tumi Moshobani has had some artwork with his free kicks and corners. Greenville took the lead in the 69th minute. Travis Ward, who had just come on, scored. But then just 7 minutes later, Ricky Lopez Espin would level this match at 1. So both coaches go the substitution route, and both substitutions pay off. Dominic Bolin plays that one high in the air. That was off the dome of Kyle Carr. So once again, it's all to play for here in Lansing, level at 1. Dallas J puts the boot to it. Paulitz sends it wide to the right side. There's not a lot of urgency here for Greenville with their offensive attack. Very nearly a costly turnover before Paulitz sends it back to the keeper. But Greenville now jumping up into a counterattack. Walker sent it through to the middle. Lansing Ignite will take control. Road point dangling in the balance for Greenville. Klaus touches that one over the line. There's John Harks. Gonna struggle for his side to score. They got one here tonight. They are even on the road. Here comes Max Hemmings on the right side after Hollingsworth lost his footing. Ward, the goal scorer, turns with it. Klaus goes out to the right. That shot wide of the frame. There's Kyle Ein up off the line quickly to grab it. He wants to get things rolling. 84th minute. Aaron Walker sends it back. They'll go all the way to the keeper, Jay. Reese Williams has been very good here tonight. Pollock unable to keep control of it. Reese Williams is taken down, and now Pollock will put the boot to it. That foul will go against Greenville. As we move into the 85th minute, my name is Neil Rule. Happy you're with us. Don't go anywhere. We're coming down the stretch. Just a few minutes left. Rafa Minsigan lost it, but whiffing on the clearance was close. Lansing will give it back. Tyler Pollock to toss it in. Caught a yellow card in the 57th minute. Is on the USL Team of the Week for Week 4. Gomez touches it back. 50-50 ball up in the air. Cole Seiler unable to come down with it. Tumi Moshobani's turning with it. Still has it. You have to give Moshobani a lot of space because he's very creative in tight corners. Pass threaded ahead. Here's Carlos Gomez. LIFC will take it back. Right side pass over the top. Looking for that man. Made a difference in this match. The clock continues to run. Don't imagine there'll be a lot of stoppage time. There wasn't very many stoppages here in the second half. Reese Williams tried to gather it. Instead, Travis Ward took it away. Long ball up ahead, off the line. One more time, however, Kyle Ein. He has done that very well here this evening. Lansing Ignite FC trying to build up another attack. Cole Seiler instead will drop it back. Now Seiler makes a run up the left side. They try to find him. Seiler attempted to step through Brandon Fricke, but Fricke stood tall, held his ground. Bolin. Here's Walker. That was blocked. 88th minute. Throw in given to Greenville. LIFC objects. Hemmings to toss it in. 88th minute. Greenville very deliberate. Ball clouds over. Rolled in towards the left side. Gomez makes a run, and Gomez will be hit with a foul. Reese Williams down. Looked like Reese Williams tried to get up and then all of a sudden went back down. There you see the battle marks on Reese Williams. He had an 84% pass completion rate last year for the Real Monarchs. Kyle Ein put the boot to it. I think that was Nate Miller in the background saying, hey, fast, move. Lansing wants to get these 3 points at home. Shabani the target. That ball kept in. Rafa Minsigan. Throw in coming up for Reese Williams. The pressure cooker continues to mount. We're in the 90th minute. Downtown Lansing, Koifik over. Sends it short. Carr, Koifik. Minsigan. Ball popped up inside the 18. Grant Stoneman will turn with it. When defender lost his footing, popped back up right away, did Brandon Fricke. There's Pollock. Ahead to Ward. Ward with some space. Drops it off to the right side. Bolin. Ward moves through. His cross. Played out. Corner upcoming. Stoppage time is brought to you by Peak Performance Physical Therapy, the official training and rehab partner of Lansing Ignite. There will be 3 minutes of stoppage time. John Harks, I believe, will use his final substitution Cameron Saul will come in. Max Hemmings comes out. So Hemmings out. Cameron Saul in. Saul from London will run up to the top of the 18, make his way towards a penalty spot. Polak curls the corner in towards Ward, and Ward will be called for the push. He didn't like it. Kyle Ine. Ine sends it down. LIFC now trying the right side. Reese Williams still a bit gimpy. Polak turns and sends it ahead. Making the run is Saul. He's fresh, just came in. Ine will play it away. Polak to throw it in. We're in the 93rd minute, what should be the final minute of play here at Cooley Law School Stadium. Mincingen tried to step through. Saw the target. He was double teamed. Rafa Mincingen on the move. Can he outrun Polak? He can. He gets to it and wins a corner. Final 30 seconds or so. Tumi Moshobani has been magic in the corners tonight. They've struck for one goal off of one. Can he send the fans home happy with this corner? Moshobani gives a signal, serves it up, headed over top of the crossbar. Once again, Tumi Moshobani puts it on a tee. Brandon Fricke touched it just over top of the bar. Dallas J, in what will probably amount to cosmetics, will serve up this goal kick. And the whistle sounds. We play to a draw here in Cooley Law School Stadium. Lansing Ignite FC 1, Greenville Triumph 1. Very entertaining match. Both sides will walk away with a point. Lansing Ignite FC and Greenville Triumph both moved to 8 points on the season. But LIFC had to rescue this draw. Ricky Lopez Espin scored off the corner. Saved the assembly line there in your screenshot. Going home sad. Instead, both sides will come away with a point. Let's take a look at our defensive play of the match, brought to you by Kuntz Law. We go all the way back to the 2nd minute of this match. Greenville came out very aggressive, and Kyle Ine had to stand tall off the Evan Lee header. That kept Greenville off the board in the early going of this one. And remember, tonight's unwavering defensive player of the game is brought to you by Kuntz Law. 1-1, your final here in downtown Lansing. We'll take a break and come back and wrap it all up. 1-1 the score. Ricky Lopez Espin, the goal scorer for Lansing Ignite. On the other side, it was Travis Ward who came on to the match, and moments later on the back of the net. Tumi Moshobani would find magic on his corner service, and Ricky Lopez-Espin would put it away. And that is where we finish. 1-1 the score. We'll be right back with more USL League One soccer on ESPN+. A 1-1 draw here in Cooley Law School Stadium. Let's get you tonight's Play of the Match, brought to you by Telecris Plasma Resources. Pride for our donors, passion for our patients. Help create life-saving medication by donating plasma today. And this goal, our Telecris Plasma Play of the Match, was a lifesaver for Lansing Ignite FC. It was Ricky Lopez-Espin that would level the match at 1 off the beautiful corner from Tumi Moshobani. Ricky Lopez-Espin, his 3rd goal of the season, was a big one. It would get us to a 1-1 draw, and that was where it would finish. Let's take a look at the highlights in this USL League One matchup. Very entertaining second half of action. Lansing Ignite FC controlled the possession for much of the second half. They had quality opportunity after quality opportunity, but it was once the subs got involved. John Harks pulled the card of Travis Ward, put him in the match, and 2 minutes later, the sub Travis Ward would reward John Harks with the goal. It was Kyle Ein that would make the initial save, but there you see Travis Ward in the right spot at the right time, and Greenville would get a 1-0 lead on the road with just about 20 minutes left to play in this one. Not to be outdone, Nate Miller went to his bench as well. Called the number of Ricky Lopez-Espin, who would level this match just a few moments later. Lansing Ignite FC, though, would definitely move forward after the goal was scored. But Tumi Moshobani, beautiful service. Ricky Lopez-Espin the finish, and that would wrap things up. 1-1 the score. The fans were happy. Ricky Lopez-Espin happy with his 3rd goal of the year. She caught up with the match stats here tonight. Greenville Triumph did have the advantage, surprisingly, in the possession chart, but they did hold it a lot towards the end of the match. 53% of the possession. 16 shots for Greenville as well, 14 for Lansing Ignite FC. But Lansing had a decided advantage in the corner department as well in the second half. When you add it all up, 1-1, the final score. Lansing Ignite FC and the Greenville Triumph. So both these sides will pick up and U.S. Open Cup play coming up next. Lansing Ignite FC will travel to Indy 11. Greenville Triumph will be at home against the Charleston Battery. 1-1, the final score here from Cooley Law School Stadium. Lansing Ignite FC, and Greenville Triumph SC. For our entire crew, my name is Neil Rule. Thank you all for watching USL League One Soccer on ESPN+. Well, see you later.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.